Hello everyone. We will start with our Python development setup by installing PyCharm. So we click on this link. So this IDE is provided by the JetBrains. So after clicking on the download button, so there are like two versions. One is professional and the community one. Uh, since later on in the semester we will be doing development with Django, it's important that you go with the professional one because it has good support for that. But this professional one is not available for free. So you need to create your account, GetBits account, in order to get at that professional one with no additional cost. So I will log out and show you like how to create one. So you will go on this create JetBrains account and use your university email ID so that uh, under the educational pack you can get the professional one with no additional cost. So I will log in to my JetBrains account. So once you create your account in the JetBrains and you go and log in and then click on the software that you need. So in this case we'll be installing PyCharm. So click on that. So I have already downloaded it in my system. I will install it. And then open that. So since so now with that we can create our new project, but first I have to check that this product is licensed. I mean, so I think I have the full version of the professional edition. So go to the PyCharm and click for about PyCharm, and with that get you will get the details on who is that been licensed to, about all the information of your subscription. Uh, then we will click on the new project, and later on we'll be starting with Django, but for now we'll go with pure Python, and we will specify the location where we want our projects to be in. For right now I will choose desktop. I will give new folder and make it like project 1. I'll open it. Now the in the second is asking for the project interpreter. So we will choose the virtual environment for this new project. So virtual environment generally like it helps the developers to effectively manage their projects on a system. So it's like a tool, and it basically allows you to install various set of dependencies that's needed for a particular project. So like if you're like installing all those dependencies in a global Python environment, it can lead to cluttering of all that dependencies. So you will need to make sure that every dependencies are of that. Now suppose you do the global, you install all the dependencies in the global environment. You will have to make sure that every dependencies are of that specific version that the project is using, or maybe that you will have to update. So it's like each project has different requirements and different versions, and it may be that there's no update required. So dealing with again like updation of these dependencies, installing new thing, as well as uninstallation of dependencies in the global environment is not a good idea. So, and later on, it will make it takes a lot of time to keep track of everything, and it makes you unproductive. So it's better that you choose your virtual environment. I will name this uh, project one VNV. I can name it like project one virtual environment, so that I can know that this virtual environment is specific for that project one. Uh, and then I'll select the best interpreter. So we are using the Python 3.7. So in the desktop, I think, so you can see like in the desktop we will have two folders. One is the project one and the project one virtual environment. It's just my preference to keep them separate, not including virtual environment in the project one folder. Mm, so this is just one approach. You can include the environment in the folder as well, but it makes easy to manage, the and easy to see like which folder is towards the project one and which is towards the virtual environment. So I'll click on create. So as you can see in my bottom right, it's showing like two processes running. So it takes some time. That is in the background, the PyCharm, the virtual environment is working on, and it's making the separate runtime environment, or you can say like virtual environment for this project. So I will make a new Python file here. We'll name it start, and we'll start phase and go. So you can change the screen size, like the font size, by going to Windows. No, oh, sorry, let me check. I think we have to go to preferences, and in that, I think 36. Okay, working now. No, we have to again go back, settings, editor. Yeah, so we will go into the editor, click on font, and I will make the size as 24. Apply. Okay. Now I will make a simple print from start.py file. Now, in order to run this file, I will right click, click on run start, and you can see it's working fine. So now if I go back to my directory where I created my project, you can see I have two folders. So one is for that project, another is for the virtual environment.